Right now we're in the car park, and the examiner, he's going to take you to the car park and ask you to park somewhere on the left or the right. It's your choice. So do you want to drive into the bay? If the Hey guys, welcome to FM Driving School. You're with me, your fully qualified driving instructor, FM. In today's video, we're going to go through every single reverse exercise that you're going to get in your driving test, as well as how you'll be taught in your driving lesson. We're going to look at from a student's perspective how they see things, as well as play it back slowly, show you the reference points online and in the video. That way, when you do your driving lessons or your driving test, you'll have a good idea exactly what to do in the test so you can pass first time. Don't forget, you can always go to our site fmdrivingschool.co.uk and go through our YouTube channel as well to see every single video as well as every single free tip on our driving site fmdrivingschool.co.uk in order to help you pass your theory test and your practical driving test. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe with FM Driving School. Let's get back to the videos. Right now we're in the car park, and the examiner, he's going to take you to the car park and ask you to park somewhere on the left or the right. It's your choice. So do you want to drive into the bay? If the test center has bays, then you'll be expected to also reverse into the bay, so you'll have to learn both of them. So because our test center has bays, we're going to learn both driving in and reversing in. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right. So if he takes you into the car park like this, he'll ask you to find somewhere to park in. Where would you pick roughly? Would it be the left side or the right side? Where do you think is the easier side?
Left.
This side?
What
So you're gonna drive in, or this left or the right? Which side do you think is the easier side? Like, which one would you pick if it was your test? And why?
Maybe right.
Why would you say that?
Right-handed? I don't know.
Cool.
It's just more comfortable.
Cool. So the right's actually more easier to park into.
Yeah.
Not that you can't park on the left, but because of this extra lane here, we've got the space now to drive into the bay. Yeah. Whereas the left here, there's hardly any space. With the left, you'd have to swing out slightly and then get yourself in. Do you get my point? So obviously, if it's your test and you have a choice, always pick a nice easy one, all right? Yeah. And also, once you get into a bay, don't drive past into the next side of the bay. You have to imagine like there's a wall, so you can only pick the bays right in front, okay? The other thing you can do in the test, you can see there's bays in front of you, straight down, can you see? You can actually drive straight in. It's quite a bit cheeky one. So you don't actually drive in like left or right. You can actually go straight down and drive straight in. They don't really care about that because you're still parking into a bay. But it's your choice. You can pick any bay that you wish. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so as you're driving, you'll probably be in gear 1, be extra slow, and whichever side you're going, check your mirrors, let's say right, interior right, indicate. And if you look at this door handle here, Sarah, when that lines up with the line of the bay, the side of the bays, do you see that? So if I show you my diagram, that line here with the door handle, right? And all you do is just stay all the way in, so full lock in, which is about 1 3/4.
One whole.
Full lock, so 1 3/4, which is all the way. Just imagine all the way, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah? And then as soon as you're straight, stay back 1 3/4, so the tires are straight. So there's literally only one reference point, which is door handle and the line of the bay, whichever bay that you're picking.
On the edge of it?
On the edge of it, yeah. Okay? Keep the car extremely slow, and then as you get in, once you're in, just stop the car. And how do you know if you're in the bay? When the edge of the bay, front line of the bay, is underneath the door mirror. That's our reference point. And when we do it, you'll understand. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me which bay you're going to pick, just so I know. Where would you pick it?
Wait, where's this? I would probably say that one. 20, does it say 25?
25. So after the white car here?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So like I said, always pick an easy bay. If there's a car in front of the bay and there's another bay,
that one there, right?
yeah, which doesn't have a car, that's probably the easier bay to pick. Okay, let's start the car.
Right.
Start the car, Sarah.
So.
Twist the keys around a bit more. Okay, cool. Go for it, Sarah.
So I start turning when this is in line.
Yeah, in line.
I
So
just go forward a bit and then...
no, just there when you see it. So we'll do it together. Watch. Clutch goes down, gear 1. Find the biting point. Just check her around because we'll be stopped for a while. Do your checks all the way around. Okay, indicate right, please, Sarah. Yeah, good. Hammer goes down. Keep the car extremely slow. Watch. Hammer goes down. And look at the door. Don't steer. Look at that door handle now and that line. So look, it's next to that line, isn't it? Do you see it? Let's go to the next line. Clutch down and tell me when it's there.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you tell me because I'm in a different position. Don't lean, just from what you're saying.
I think so.
Should you go a bit further forward or is it there?
It looks like it's there.
Okay, cool. If you think it's there, we're going to do it from there for now. So off the brake.
Okay, and then
Off the brake,
straight
please.
away I
First, let the car roll. Don't dry steer. So you're going to roll. Clutch a bit higher. Clutch a bit higher. And then start steering right all the way. Clutch down, don't be fast. Good. All the way? Is it all the way? Brake a bit, cover the brake. Look in front of you. Okay, off the brake now. Now, can you see you're almost straight? Clutch a bit higher so you can roll forward. And once you're straight, steer back quickly. That's it. Clutch down, please. Good. And look, we're not fully in there because if you look at the line of the bays, it's underneath the door mirror.
just a bit. Should I go forward?
Go forward a bit more then. Yeah, and look for it. Can you see it? It's underneath?
Yeah.
Wicked. I'll say just go maybe a touch more. Wicked. That's how you do bay parking. Handbrake neutral. But that's only half the bay parking
Yeah.
because the other half is getting out the bay. So we haven't fully finished the test, the maneuvers are in the test. Now we have to get out. Now to get out, Sarah, because we're quite straight right now, we don't want to go into these bays. We're going to come out straight, about say 3/4, and then we're going to steer. Does that make sense? If you were to steer now, we're going to get to this bay or that bay. So we're going to come out straight first, and then we're going to steer.
Right.
Whichever way the examiner wants you to. So in this case, we're going to steer left because we want to face towards the right.
Okay.
But the examiner may ask you to go that direction, then you steer
one
right.
hole again, or?
Yeah, you're going to see it. So watch, clutch goes down, get into reverse. Do your 6-point check now. Find the biting points you're doing it, so the car doesn't roll. Handbrake goes down. Look around, please. Yeah, good. Keep looking around thoroughly. Clutch a tiny bit higher. Keep looking around. Good. I'm going to show you how you know when to steer. Keep going back a bit more. Let's just stop the car for a bit. Stop here. Stop here. So can you see, you the driver, when you're out the line of the bays, can you see? We're outside now. Now we can steer. Not fully out, but just about out. Do you get me?
Okay.
So that's our reference point when to steer. So as you go back now, clutch a bit higher off the brake, look around, steer all the way left. All the way left, Sarah. All the way, all the way. Clutch down, be slow. All the way, all the way, all the way. Clutch down to be slower. Look over your right shoulder. Can you see that side of the bay?
Yeah.
Look in your mirror there. Can you see the bays on that side?
Yeah.
Clutch a bit higher. We're not going to go to the other side of the bay. Steer right now and stop the car. Clutch down, brake. Good. We steered right here, so that now the tires are ready to go towards that direction. Handbrake up, Sarah. Go to gear 1. Do your 6-point check again while you're getting the biting point. Find the biting point. Do your checks. And then handbrake goes down. Yeah, go on. And big turns right. And be in your lane. Big turns, big turns, big turns. Wicked, Sarah. And straighten up. And let's just stop the car. Okay, wicked. Handbrake neutral, wicked. That's how you do the maneuver. So that was driving into the bay, which you'll be expected to do. There's only one maneuver that you're going to be given to do in the driving test, one out of a possible 3/4. We're now going to show you how to reverse into the bay. If the test center has bays, then you'll be expected to also learn how to reverse into a bay. Practically, it's quite important as well because maybe once you pass the driving test, you may have to do this particular maneuver. So now we're going to show you how to reverse into the bay. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let's get back into the video. There's only one reference point when you're reversing into the bay. So when you're driving forward into the bay, where was the reference point?
The handle.
Door handle with the line, yeah. Now the only difference is it's not the door handle no more, it's underneath the door mirror here. So we're going to do the left side. So when you see the line underneath the door mirror, that's when we're going to steer.
On the edge of the line? Or?
Yes, yeah, underneath, yeah. So look, this line there, we're slightly past anyway. When it reaches here, steer all the way
With
left.
the corner of the...
Door mirror, underneath the door mirror, yeah, that corner.
The corner of the bay?
Yeah, the line of the bay.
Or any
line you pick.
Right.
So whichever line you pick, so we pick this line, you end up on the third bay behind us. So 1, 2, 3. Because a car needs time to get in, you get me? You can't just go in like that.
Okay.
So it goes around. So whichever bay you pick is the third bay along. So look, we're going to pick this line here. We'll end up near the white car. Does that make sense?
This line, that line.
We're already slightly past that first line, so we're going to go further back.
That line,
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When you steer left, make sure you check off your right blind spot because we're going to swing out. Same if you're doing the right side, you have to check over the left blind spot because you're swinging out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it together just so it's quite clear. So let's get it ready. Clutch tag into reverse. Biting point, 6-point check. Good. Handbrake goes down. Keep the car, yeah, good. Keep the car extremely slow. See that car coming behind us? Yeah, so we stop the car. This could happen in the test. And hopefully she goes around us.
Please.
Yeah, okay, she's coming across.
She taking us back.
Okay, so she's going now. So double check, do your checks again, Sarah. Okay, our reverse light is on, so they should know we're reversing. All right, carry on going back slowly. Look at this line. Let her come underneath the door mirror. Keep going back slowly.
Can I brake or no?
You can, but you're quite slow, it's cool. So tell me when it reaches underneath the door mirror. Be slow. Is it there?
No.
Is it there? Is it there?
Yeah.
Stop the car. Check over your right shoulder quickly. See that car coming? So we wait. Okay, he's going. Okay, is it clear behind you again? Double check. Is it clear?
I might need to go a little bit more back.
Then go back a bit more.
It's
It's
not
cool.
actually in line.
Go back a bit more. It's just underneath.
Right underneath. Okay, wait.
Tell me when you're there.
Okay.
Okay. As you go back, stay left, please. You don't have to stop. Off the brake. Clutch a bit higher. Start moving.
Wait,
please look around.
what did you
Left, yeah. Look
Whole?
at all of it. Yeah. All full lock. So 1 and 3/4.
Oh.
Quickly, big turn. Look over your right shoulder one more time. Be slow. Look over your shoulder. Look in the small mirror. Is it coming in?
Yeah.
Look in the small mirror. Yeah. So most instructors, they should have blind spot mirrors, or you can bring the mirrors down. You can see in the small mirror. Keep going back a bit more. Can you see we're kind of cutting between two bays? Can you see that? Go back a bit more. We're not going to go fully into the bay. We're going to stop now. Stop. Can you see in the small mirror? We're not fully going in. If that happens, go to 1. You're allowed to do this. Do your checks one more time, please. And as you go forward, stay a bit right. So we're going to give us space. Big turns right as you go forward.
Big turn right.
Yeah, watch this, guys, but we should be fine. Go forward slowly. Off the brake. And big turns right. No, but we're not going to go... Okay, without stalling. Clutch down, brake. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Brake. Restart the car. Check again,
Yeah,
please.
run the move.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
Do your checks again. And go forward. As you go forward, stay right, please. Don't rush the clutch. Big turns right. Big turns, Sarah. Big turns. Yeah, good. And let's just stop here. Good. Get into reverse. Do your checks again. Now, yeah.
Wait, what's
Yeah, don't worry, they're gonna wait for you because we're in the middle now. Now look at my small mirror. Stay left for me. Big turns left. Big turns, bigger turns. Yeah, look around. And look at this one. Do you see the bays now? Can you see in your small mirror the line? Yeah, keep going into that bay. Let's just keep going in.
okay, it's locked.
Yeah, good. Keep going in. And we're kind of in now. Straighten the wheel. Yeah, there we go. Look in your small. Do you see the white line in your mirror?
Yeah.
In your small mirror?
Yeah.
Good. Go back then. Keep going back. Keep going back. Keep going back. And let's stop the car here. Handbrake neutral. Again, the way you know you're in the bay, when the line is underneath the door mirror. Is it underneath, Sarah? So this line here, Sarah, is horizontal underneath the door mirror.
It's a bit forward.
Then bring it back a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Reverse.
Clutch down, reverse. Handbrake goes down. Just go back a bit more and stop the car, yeah? That's it. Handbrake neutral. And that's how you do the maneuver. Is that kind of clear?
Yeah.
Let's do that again. We're going to go clutch down, gear 1.
Okay. Where are we gonna go into then?
Go that way. We're going to go right.
Straight away.
We're going from the left side now. But look, sorry, just so you know, yeah, you pick a line, you end up on the third bay, all right? 1, 2, 3. So imagine, make sure there's space on the third bay.
Okay.
Go ahead, let's go forward.
Am I
Clutch a bit.
straight? Or no?
It's kind of straight. Remember, it doesn't. You don't feel for being slightly at an angle. Clutch a bit higher. Let's go. Handbrake goes down. Let me just see if this car. He might be doing the same one though. Yeah, we're gonna go left then. We're gonna go back to our sport. So the maneuver can be affected, Sarah, by your position. If you're too close to the bays, then the reference point may not work out.
So you should be in the middle.
We want about half a meter's gap. So that should give us a nice space to do the maneuver. So
No,
all right.
you can just-
Alright, get into your reverse, do a 6-point check please. Let's pick the first line here. Let it come underneath the door mirror. So go ahead, hammer goes down, slow. Let that line come underneath the door mirror. When it's there, we're going to say all the way left. Don't stop, you're good enough, you don't have to stop. Is it there?
No.
Is it there? Good, look over your right blind spot quickly. Other one. Yeah, okay. Keep going back. Is it all the way left? Good, look over your shoulder. Look in the small mirror. Is it coming in? Let's see. Keep going back. It looks like it's coming in. Can you see it? Yeah. Keep coming back. Look in your other small mirror. Can you see the white line? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, good. So look on your side. When it's parallel to your car, you can steer back straight. Is it parallel though? Let it be parallel. Is it there? Yeah, good. Straighten up. There you go. Brake, brake, brake. Be slow. Good. Now underneath the door mirror, the line is underneath. Yeah, stop then. Stop, stop, stop. Don't go too far back. Handbrake neutral.
Is it?
If it's underneath, it's there, but I think we were slightly past there. Check. So come off the clutch. Come off, please.
Sorry.
It should be roughly there. Is that not underneath the door mirror?
No.
No?
It's more underneath the drain thing.
Okay. That is where the line is though, the drain.
Wait. You
So
mean
that line-
this corner right here?
Yeah, that corner roughly.
This whole time I was looking underneath the mirror.
It's kind of the same thing. It doesn't be fully exact, but
It's a
roughly
bit
there.
Forward.
Yeah, roughly there. Yeah, where you're pointing. It should be there. Okay, that's your
right.
that's your reference
I
point
was
for.
looking underneath the mirror.
Okay, cool. It's
But you mean this corner?
yeah, that corner there, which is still underneath the door mirror,
Right.
but I guess we're slightly misunderstanding.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, that. These videos may not fully make sense if you haven't taken any driving lessons, or maybe your instructor is teaching you slightly differently. As well as, don't forget, you're seeing a camera angle of us. You're not really seeing what the student's seeing. You're not really seeing what we're seeing. Number two, we're not fully always going to understand exactly what each other. So whatever our students are looking at or whatever they think they're seeing might not be exactly what we see, because we're in a different position. It's their first time. They're not as experienced, so they're not going to fully always understand exactly what we're saying. But at this stage right now, it's all about trying to get a rough idea what to do, and then as we progress with the lessons, all the reference points will sink in and will start to make sense. So right now, if you guys are watching it and finding it slightly complex, slightly baffling, slightly you're not understanding fully what's going on, it's cool, it's not a problem. For now, remember the reference points so that when you do hopefully do your driving lessons, it will start to make sense when you're doing it. And also just bear in mind, every car is slightly different, every instructor teaches slightly differently, so the reference points we're using may not work for you. Let's get into the next video, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also go check out fmdriverschool.co.uk for all the latest videos, as well as every single thing that we're going through right now, step by step, in articles, in written form, and how we can impress the driving examiner and how we can pass our theory test. So everything's on our site, fmdriverschool.co.uk. Cool. So right now we're here. The examiner's going to ask you to do the parallel park with the car in front. Let's get into position and do it on this car. So go for it. What would you do? Yeah.
Clutch.
Good. So basically we're getting the biting point ready.
And then it's left.
6-point check. Yeah. Always from the left if you're moving on from the left side. Good. Yeah. Go on. You can indicate. Yeah. That's it. Double check that right, please, Sarah. Is it clear? Let's get going. Double check. And give yourself a nice 1/2 meter's gap from the car, parallel to the car. That's it. Straighten up. Good. That's it. Straighten the wheel first. And you stop roughly. You, the driver, go forward a bit more. Roughly in line with the front of the car. Go forward a bit more, please. Good. So if you're too far forward, people don't know what you're doing. If you're in this position, they know you're trying to do a parallel park.
And then reverse.
Yes. Biting point, and then good, good, from the right, wicked. Where's your first reference point when you're doing this maneuver?
The right.
Yeah, that's sticker. See that car coming? Let's see what he does. He's going around you. Okay, that's cool. Do your checks one more time quickly. There we go. So look at my sticker. Look here, others you'll miss it. Is it there? Hands up. No, is it there?
Yeah.
So what do you do if it's the sticker in the back of the car? What do you do?
Go left.
How many turns?
1.
Go on. Where you gonna look quickly? Blind spot.
Oh.
You have to check blind spot.
Swinging, yeah?
It's swinging out, yeah. Did you check?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next reference point, where is it?
The door handle.
Good. With the back of the car. Could be slow.
And it's right.
But make sure it reaches it. Is it there? Good. So how many have you done? Stop the car quickly. Stop.
Oh.
How many circles have you done?
2.
One right. Sorry. One right
Yeah.
now, yeah? But make sure it's one there. Hold it there.
Car, what do I do?
It's cool. He's going around. Same car. Okay, now you're going to look where, Sarah? Small mirror. You want to see the gap because we're at this angle now. What's the gap saying?
It's a bit far.
It's a bit far. So because you're at a nice 45 degrees angle, just go back straight. Yeah. Keep the tires straight. Yeah. Look in the small mirror now. When you're close to the curb, tell me, and what would you do?
You go right.
Yeah.
1.
Good. Not yet. Let's get a bit more close. Half that distance. That's close. What would you do?
1
Good.
right.
One right. Yeah. Good. Now, are we coming in?
Yeah.
Wicked, look ahead then.
And then straight.
When you're
up.
straight, not yet. Keep going back. So, tell me when you're straight. Good. Stop the car. Good. Handbrake neutral. That's how you do the maneuver. So 1 left, 2 rights, 1 left. Just come off everything. And you're allowed to go back within 2 cars lengths. So that's about 1.5 maybe, or 1 3/4. Just so you know, in the exam, they give you this much space to make mistakes so you can go forward and correct it. That's how you do the maneuver. Wicked though. Well, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's move on from here, Sarah. This is a really useful maneuver to learn. Obviously, when you're doing your driving lessons as well as in your driving tests, it won't be between 2 cars, so the examiner will not make it that difficult. When you do eventually pass your driving test and do it on the road, you may find it quite difficult because it will be quite tight. There probably will be a car right behind you, giving you literally about car's length, maybe just slightly more than car's length for you to parallel park into. In those situations, as you progress, as you gain the experience independently by yourself, you'll eventually know the geometry of your car, have good clutch control, and be able to assess and judge a lot better. So it will take time to do this maneuver between 2 cars. It can be quite difficult, but as I said, in the driving test, you'll have to imagine there's a car behind, and the examiner will give you within 2 cars length in order to do that maneuver. Let's get into the next maneuver now. Guys, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also check out fmdriverschool.co.uk for all the latest tips. So now we're driving, the examiner may ask you, can you find somewhere on the right to park? So let's see you do it. Find somewhere on the right to park, Sarah.
I can go on this side, no?
In the single yellow, you're allowed to, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I straight?
You tell me.
I think so.
Okay. Now, yeah, handbrake neutral for a moment. What happens if you park on the right? Do you remember?
It's for.
You're going to be asked now to reverse back 2 cars length. We're going to now reverse back 2 cars length, Sarah, okay? Let's see you do it.
It's right to left? Or
Yes, yeah. When you're reversing, right to left.
Okay.
So do your checks again. So it's always biting point first, then the checks, not the other way around. Good. Yes, good. Checking over your shoulder first. Slower. Don't forget to check your small mirror to make sure you're not going to hit the curb or come away from it. Yeah? Are you aware of this car?
I'm just going to say that's about 2.
Okay, cool. Be aware of the cars in front, but the road's quite wide, so you're allowed to carry on. Anyway, move on from here, please. Sorry, handbrake.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, good double check, wicked double check. Wicked driving, carry on. So that's one of the maneuvers in your driving test. Alright, cool.